What is up, y'all? Welcome back. I'm Shania and you're watching my channel.
He be blazing up, got stacks on deck like he's saving up. And he ill, he feel, he might got a deal. He pop bottles and he got the right kind of bill. He cold, he might sell coke. He always in the air, but he never fly couch. He a motherfucking.
As you see as the title, I'm doing a glowy summer makeup look. So yes, please stay tuned. This is how it looks. When I was filming, the lighting was kind of very off. It wasn't giving. So you're not gonna really see the vision. It's like you see how it's looking now, but the lighting was just throwing everything off. I don't know, maybe where the camera was set up at, but this is how it looks in like just in regular light, I guess. I don't know, I'm just in my bathroom and the light is not even on in here. I'm using outside. But yes, this is how the glowy summer makeup look very glowy, very. I feel like it just eats. Like, I love it. I've been like doing full faces the last few days, but I don't know if I might transition back into this. But yes, guys, keep watching so you know how I got this look. Yeah, let's go. Okay, guys, so the first step I do with my brows, I did it with a pencil today. So if you want to get your brows looking like this, watch my eyebrow tutorial, but with a pencil. The first thing I do use is primer. I'm using this glassy primer by Touch and Soul. This is how it looks. This is how it looks. Touch and Soul Pretty Filter Glassy Skin Balm. I put this all over my face. And with this, a little goes a long way. So I don't know if I put too much this time, but I usually put too much and it's annoying. And I feel like this gives me a super nice glow, and that's what we want since this is a glowy look. And obviously this doesn't just have to be for summer, but I feel like for summer you try to go for minimal with like maximum, if I'm saying that right, because you could sweat it off. I know I will sweat off my makeup if I'm not somewhere cool with air conditioner, And typically I don't really like glowy looks. I love a matte, maybe dewy, but I really love just a matte look. That's how it makes my skin look. Yeah, so now I'm just gonna blend out my brows. Nothing really special, so yeah. Okay, guys, brows are done. I hope the lighting is good. Like, I'm really only using natural lighting right now. I have a ring light, but it's hard to set up, and it's just, I don't want time for that. So brows are all done. And for any look, glowy, clean girl, whatever, I feel like brows, you don't have to do too much. Like, you could keep your brows how you have always been doing them. Like, I don't know, this is the brows I use when I'm doing a full face, light face, just concealer. Like, I just keep it like this. But on to the next things I use. It is this tinted brightening eye cream. I use it for all over my face, but I feel like it gives me a nice glow. I feel like it doesn't really give me coverage, but it does add an extra glow. We want to be glowy, giving Bahama Mama, yeah. I just put it all over my face. And also to blend out my brows, I didn't use anything. Usually I use foundation or whatever, like, foundation thing I'm using to do my brows, but I just used a brush and really got in there and like blended it out because I don't want like really any coverage, It's alright to see the blemishes. We're giving like natural. So we're just gonna put this all over the face. Like I said, I don't think it gives me any coverage. Maybe I'm not seeing it correctly, but I feel like it does give me a glow though, so that's why I use it. I just put it everywhere. This accent is like my foundation, and I feel like you could put so much of this and you still wouldn't like look like you're doing too much. Like I said, it's really no coverage. Like, I don't know. And to blend this all out, I'm using this Ruby Kisses brush. It is a flat kabuki brush, and it just looks like this. And I go over and like pat this in. My hair's a mess right now, don't mind it. Oh well. It hasn't been a month. No, it has been a month since I haven't been. Oh well. They're not gonna come out until it's time for school. But for me, it's kind of crazy seeing everyone like back to school or like school videos, because I don't go to school until like a month. Yeah, I don't start school for like a month, and it's so crazy for me. And like I'm still posting summer videos, but some people are back in school. It's like really crazy. But I know during like, I guess December, January, March, everyone can collectively agree that we're all in school, I think. I don't know. I really don't know everyone's school schedule, but yeah. And make sure to get in your hairline. That's why I be kind of scared to wear laces, because I make sure I get like all in my hairline. And then when I take off my makeup, I use like makeup wipes or like toner, so it comes off though, but it has alcohol in it, and alcohol can lift your wig. So when I do wear laces, I try not to wear any makeup, or if I do, I barely wear any makeup, no. Okay guys, I know I'm not centered in the camera. I'm super sorry, but don't let it distract you. Okay, we're all done. Next, I am going to do blush. I use this cream blush. It is by Ilia. I have the mascara. I got it from Sephora for my birthday, y'all. I love that mascara. I'm gonna get the full version. It's like 30 bucks, but I'm gonna get it. It is in the shade At Last, and it says it's a multi-stick. I only use it for my blush though. And I'm gonna be using this other Ruby Kisses brush in Angled Kabuki. I love Ruby Kisses brush. I feel like if you're just starting out, because you can get this from the beauty supply store. I feel like if you're just starting out, this is super good. But you know, I just tap on. I'm really running out, like, but it's but it's so good. So I just tap it all over the brush like that, and I mostly focus like right here. When I do a like full beat, I don't wear any cream or liquid blush, but I only focus it like right here. I never go in for real. But since you know we're doing a glowy look, I really want like that blush look. I do really come in and bring it really up under the eyes too. And just first I place it. I don't bring it in just yet. I feel like the lighting is kind of messing up. You guys can only see me, but I'm gonna tell you guys where I put it. I bring it all the way up, and I'm literally running out. Good thing I filmed this video because I was getting so sad. All the way up. I bring some to my chin, and definitely the nose. Cannot forget that. I put some on my forehead, and I do that no matter what type of blush I'm doing. Yeah, and just do some more. Really bring it up under the eyes. And this is how the blush looks. Now we're gonna use the same brush and just really go in and blend it out. Okay, and for any like hard edges, maybe the blush didn't look that good, I just go in back with the brush that I use the tinted for, and just go over, not that much. I do want the blush to really show, but you know, just go in. Now we're done with blush. I do a little bronzer. I don't think this bronzer matches me that good, but I feel like bronzer is definitely like a softer contour, and I use this Well People bronzer in the shade, it doesn't tell me the shade, but it is a bio bronzer stick. It doesn't tell me the shade, but this is how the color looks. Maybe you know what color that is. Now it's like, it's this color, right? But when it goes on me, it's not this color. I just put that right under the blush. I don't really try to chisel my face though, because I just want to do, like I said, real just glowy, real just, you know, not doing too much. But look, I just put it there. And that's the only places I put it. And I barely bring it to my forehead. And I go back in with that flat kabuki brush and just bring it into the blush.
Got a couple shots in me, yeah, I'm gone. I'ma make you feel like.
That's how it's looking right now. Now, I don't really do that much concealer, but I forgot I was filming this video today, so I only use the right amount of concealer I needed for my brows. But usually when I know I am doing just this look, this glowy summer look, I always do a little bit more concealer on my hand so I can have some leftovers. I'm running out of this concealer, but I'm gonna tell you guys what I do with it. I get that same flat kabuki brush. It is so multi-use, like it's a multi brush. I take a little and I just go right under the eyes with it. And I feel like it gives me like a wake up look, but not too much, you know. And I think you should definitely use this with a shade that is closer to you, you know. So I just put this right under my eyes and blend it out.
It's 2 a.m. and you feel like calling. I know what you want by the tone that you talking. Just get to the point with a bar.
And can you guys tell the difference? This one has a concealer, this one does not. And for me, what I think really makes it glowy is that I don't use any powder for this look at all. After I'm done putting the last thing, I'm simply just doing. Now we're gonna do the next eye. Alright, this is how everything looks. I am almost done. The only powder thing I do use, well, y'all, why did I forget something? I forgot liquid highlighter. I really don't, like, it really doesn't matter. No, it does matter. I feel like one of those YouTubers that, you know, when they be like, they're giving you their everyday natural look, but they switch up something like, oh, but today I'm gonna use this primer. And it's not your everyday makeup because you're changing it up. But I'm using this highlight by Glow. It is a plumping liquid highlighter in the shade Glided Rose, and this is how it looks. And with this one, a little goes a little way. You could use so much and it shows, but you don't need to really worry. But I just put this right here, but it does dry very quickly. That's something I don't like. So I just do one side first and then to the next side, because I do take a little bit blending it out. So I feel like if I do that, it's gonna be hard to move the other side. I'm using this e.l.f. brush. It's a small stipple brush that my friend got for me. And I just bring it up and down. Maybe I did use too much this time, we're gonna see. But for natural looks, I love like a bronze, not a bronzy, but like a rose gold type of highlighter. I feel like it just looks more natural, like it gives me a really natural glow. Do you guys see the natural glow? Yes. And this is one side, this is the other side without it. I love it. I used to be scared to use this, but now I'm not scared. Just do the same thing over here. And I love this brush for this. I was kind of scared because like just how it looks, but I actually think it's good. And it is kind of pink from the blush, but whatever. I just dab the excess on my nose and my top lip. I love doing my top lip like that. And then, like I said, if it's a little harsh, just go back in with this brush to smooth everything out. That's why I like powder, because it makes everything like under one blanket. I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like everything is on top of each other. Everything is meshed together. And that is the highlighter. I feel like the lighting is not doing me justice. Like, and now I look worse on camera. I'm trying not to overthink it. Hopefully it looks better when I'm editing. Let me fix under my eye a little. Now we're officially done with everything liquid, and we're moving on to powder blush. And I'm using this Ace Beauté Blended in Paradise palette. I don't know the shade I'm using, but yeah, I don't know. So there's this darker shade and then just the one next to it. And I'm gonna use this brush that is from the Coastal Scents. I think this is a brush number, but it is a BR110 brush, and I love it. So I use this. I mostly focus though up here because I do think powder takes away like the glowy look. So I just focus up here. Very light. You can add more if you add more if you need to. I put some on my nose. I don't really focus here because, like I said, I feel like powder takes away the glow. And the cream blush should be good, like it's alright. But sometimes the blush can be a little too much, so I just wipe off the wipe it off with my hand and just go back in and like buff it out, if that's the right word. This is how the powder, blushes, and everything look. Now onto the last and final makeup step for my face. Using this highlighter palette, also by Ace Beauty. It is the Glow Essentials highlighter palette. I don't know if they have other highlighter palettes, but I love this because it has different highlighters. And the brush I'm going to be using, the brush I'm going to be using is a Real Techniques brush. It is a defining crease brush, but the number is also 304. And then the highlighter, I'm going to be using the Radiant highlighter, because even though it's very glowy look, I do a lot for my eyes. It is kind of crazy though, because when I do like my full face, I don't wear any eyeshadow, anything at all. But you know, we want to make the eyes pop, so I get it. I don't know how I'm gonna let you guys see this, but I just get it on the brush. This is like a very tiny fluffy brush, and I like kind of do like that with my eye. What's up, eye? Kind of do like that with my eye and like go up with it. Like that was too much, but like you get the vision. And I'm gonna show you guys, like if you put too much, how you can take it off. Like if you do for any product, like take the product and then just tap it, and if you saw that, something fell out. And do the same thing to this eye, go up. But sometimes I hate doing that because it really makes like all the product come out. So I'm gonna do this eye real quick. It's kind of hard to do this in film, so I want to look at my mirror, but. And then I take a little under the eye, but I'm gonna use another brush for that actually. And it is also an e.l.f. brush. Do not let me be wrong with this. I think this is an e.l.f. brush, yeah. I don't know the name of it, but I got it from Rite Aid. It was $2. Oh, it's a concealer brush, but it's faded away. I've had this for a long time. It's super flat. This is how it looks. And I love this for highlighter to like make it super precise. And I just put that on the lower lid. And that's how it looks. That's how it looks. And I'm gonna do a little eyeshadow. Nothing too much, it's just a brown eyeshadow. I'm going to be using the palette After Beauty. And I'm going to be using this shade Mesquite, but this is how the palette looks. I'm going to be using this shade. I don't know why like the names are in the back, but it's like reversed though. I'm going to be using Mesquite, yes. And I'm going to be using this fluffy brush by, I don't know, it is gone. The name is gone. I feel like they need to like invent some other way to put the name so it doesn't fade away. Like we're using these brushes almost every day. Ooh, like that, I rhymed. But I just get it. And like I said, if you don't want too much product, just do that. And I mostly focus on the outer lid first. But then I just come in. Oh, if you do too much highlighter, just get the color you want to use and put it right on top and like really, you know, hide it. Like that went away. I don't know if you can tell, but it went away. Let me get some more.
I can get no peace of mind when I look outside my.
Like that really went away. You do the same thing to the other eye. The other eye did not mess up, so I just do it how I would normally do it. Put it on top a little so it is meshed together, but that's really it. And this is how the eye looks. Yeah. If there is any leftover highlighter, I just put some on my nose. Now onto the lips. I'm going to use this liner, Supreme Slim. It is by Absolute New York in this shade Chocolate Kiss. And I'm going to be using this brush. I'm going to use this brush that looks like this that my other friend got for me, and it doesn't say the name, but they did come in a pack. But it's like this really stiff, I think it is a stipple brush too. And I use this for any like, what is it called, liner, if the liner is kind of too much. so I can have more control over it. And I just line my lips. I don't overline, I don't underline, I just line my natural lips. And I start with this corner first and just see how just creamy that was? I don't want to like ruin my makeup. Then I'm going to line the bottom and just get some more if needed. I really like using this little technique because I really just control my makeup. I got super dark. I really just control my makeup. I feel like that color gives me like a natural little shade. I don't know, whenever I'm showing you guys something, I always close my eyes. I don't know. But I use this lipstick. It's a velvet lip mousse, Morphe Soul Matte, in this shade Dearest. And I put that right in the middle of the bottom. I do this same steps, same products, same brushes whenever I want to achieve this look. And this is how it looks. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I do want to say I don't do any mascara. It's just you're just focusing on my eyes for this look. My hair is a mess, but you guys can see the makeup a little more better. The glow, it's eating. I'm trying to make my hair presentable, but whatever, don't mind that. This is how the makeup look is looking. In my room, you couldn't really like tell, but yeah. Yes, guys, so thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and drop down some video ideas you want to see next. I'll see you guys in my next video.